other senior centers, other areas. This senior center, Montpelier Senior Center, provides wonderful activities and a wonderful place for seniors to come and to experience other things.
Senior Center is really, I think, a huge element of what makes Montpelier a great place to live and to age.
I had no idea that the Senior Center had been around for 50 years, so it was really exciting when I heard that that milestone was coming up. And it's really a wonderful thing to celebrate. So, happy anniversary.
I think it's just a warm, welcoming place. It's so comfortable to be here.
You can feel the vibrance when you spend time in the center. Most days of the week and most hours of the day, there is a wide variety of things happening, and you can feel the energy that people are generating in their classes.
So there's something for everybody.
It's a very exciting place, right? A lot going on.
People are so friendly. It's just a great place for everybody to come together and get to know one another.
The Senior Center is an opportunity to share with others the aging process, basically, because we're all in this together.
I don't see us ever running out of ideas at this point. We could run out of space and parking places, but not ideas.
The Senior Center is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. In the late 1960s, the center opened in a different site on Berry Street. The Senior Center came in the 80s and was here on the first floor while other offices remained upstairs. It was originally built in the 30s as the local Catholic high school. And in fact, a lot of our members came here to high school and graduated, as well as Senator Patrick Leahy.
I was the director during a fairly traumatic time. About halfway through my tenure, we had a fire here, and we had to relocate out of this building for about 2 years.
We were meeting across the street. We had across at the Summits, what is now the Summit School in River Rock, while this building was refurbished.
When we came back, it was beautiful.
The renovations happened between 2011 and 12 when we moved back in. And at that time, folks were really impressed, and it started attracting growing numbers of people to the new facility.
Once we moved into this building, there was a real resurgence of interest in the Senior Center and in classes.
The center has become a lot more active. Even in the 3 years that I've been here, we've continued to grow our programming, and our membership has continued to grow.
I think it's been a history of the Senior Center adapting to changes in the building, to changes in the community.
People are looking for opportunities to stay healthy, and we are continuing to evolve to meet the demand.
And as you breathe out, feel the stability in your body.
As you age, the tendency is to slow down, right? But I think that isn't the right approach. I think the approach is to stay active and to work within your abilities and to stay interested in life and find new things to be interested in.
The thing about aging is you need to be engaged. As you get older, I think it's more important than ever that you stay active.
Here in Montpelier, I think we're recognized as being a very active center, and consequently it makes the community more vibrant. It keeps people out and about in Montpelier.
There's a huge array of classes that are offered to nurture the body and the mind and to be involved in the community.
Now the Senior Center is probably one of the busiest and best senior centers in the state.
I do know people and have friends that say, no, I wouldn't belong to a senior center. And it's like, you really should come down. It's not what you think.
It's not a senior center where you just come and spend the day sitting around. People come here to do things.
But then once they do, they're pleasantly surprised at what's being offered and the atmosphere and how it feels.
Lots of my friends from other places say, oh, we wish we had a senior center like that.
I think the era of the old-time senior center is gone. We're all more active now and more involved and living longer.
I think one maybe stereotype about senior centers is that it's just old people, it's just seniors, and it's only for seniors. The nice thing about many things that happen at this senior center is that we are part of the bigger community, and there's a lot of richness that can be shared between generations.
Many seniors in our country become isolated upon retirement or having the death of a spouse.
Sometimes when you're a senior, you're at home and it's an effort to get out.
So for some of those folks who live a bit more isolated, in a more isolated way, this is really an important part of their weekly routine.
If I want to see friends, if I want to do things, I know I can just come down. I live a few blocks from here. I can just come down and hang out. And I always find something to do or somebody to hang out with. And there's always interesting things happening. So it sort of brings me and lots of people out of their shells and really keeps them involved in life. Everybody really is welcome here.
One of the most valuable things we hear is that more than 80% of people who participate in senior center programs say that it makes them feel healthier.
Keeping the mind active helps all of us with our brain health. It can help to slow the progression of brain changes. Staying active has been shown through many studies to reduce many chronic illnesses or to slow the progression of illness. We've also talked with a lot of people who have turned to classes here to help them in their recovery from accidents, from surgeries, and who have made great improvements in their health.
I've seen it in my classes so many times, and they come in and they just can't believe it. It's like, if it hadn't been for balance, I probably would have fallen over, but I know how to take care of myself.
It's great for us to get that evidence that being active in the center is making a difference, making people's lives better.
Being on the program committee, every quarter we sit down and say, what more can we offer to people? And we're always interested in finding new ways to get people into the senior center and keep them interested and active here in the community.
My vision for the future includes an ever-growing membership where we continuously reach folks who are entering their senior years, and that we will continue to maintain the participation of folks who have already been here. We will continue to keep up with the programming demand and always add creative new programming to meet folks' diverse, interesting ideas for what they'd like to learn about. The vision is also to keep up with the facility needs that we have. We moved into this wonderful facility about 5 years ago, and we're already starting to outgrow it.
The building is a beautiful building, but we're finding we have demand for more courses and more people coming in. So we're looking for ways of finding other locations that we can provide classes in.
We're also talking with regional partners in other towns about possibilities for developing a facility together.
So I think it will evolve into a more regional center, and I think we'll have more courses around central Vermont.
We know that there's a lot of demand in the community for an indoor swimming pool in Montpelier, which doesn't exist currently. So there's a lot of possibilities.
I keep thinking we run out of things to do, but every time we sit down and discuss what are we going to do new, we always come up with more ideas.
I'm very optimistic about the future of the Montpelier Senior Activity Center. The response we're getting from the community, from our members, has been fantastic.
This is a great place, and I hope it becomes even greater.
We hear from members all the time that this center is like a second home for them.
It's the third place. The first being home, the second being work, and this is like that third place where you can come and be a part of your community. You don't have to be alone, you're not isolated.
I'm really grateful that I live here and that I can participate in it.
It really has become a very big part of my life and a big part of what I do on a daily basis.
I think this center is so amazing. It's so vibrant.
It's a place where I and many other people make friends and maintain friendships. I really love the time that I spend here.
Happy anniversary. Happy 50th anniversary.
Wow, happy 50th anniversary, Montpelier Senior Activity Center. It's been a great 50 years.
Let's look forward to 50 more.